Okay, yes, so we're starting standing, feet hip width, pretending those feet have anchors and they are just drilled into the earth. Oh, softness in the knees. So if you do a slight bend, that's okay, but you don't want them locked in. So soften the knees. Taking a big inhale through the nose, lifting that chest. Exhale, allowing those shoulders to relax. Again, inhaling through the nose. Exhale, relaxing your jaw this time. And again, inhaling, continuing at your breath. And if you haven't already, I invite you to close your eyes. Beautiful. And as you're standing here and you feel yourself sway a little bit, that's totally normal. Just still taking those deep breaths. As you exhale, relaxing the upper body as much as possible. And still taking these breaths, we're going to go ahead and start to move our body. And remember, this is your practice, so please listen to your body and do what feels good for you. So we're going to go ahead and start with some side stretches. We're going to inhale, take those hands up, palms together, and then exhale, bend to the right side. Inhale, coming back up to center. Exhale, bending to the opposite side. And again, inhale, coming back to center, following your breath. Good. And on your next exhale, we'll go ahead and relax those arms at our side. Shaking those shoulders. And then from here, what we're going to actually do is bring our hands to our hips. Make sure we're nice and stable with those feet. We're going to inhale, lift the chest, and then exhale, just bend back slightly. So we're going to hinge back as far as we can, and then inhale, come back to center. And exhale, we're going to bend forward just a little bit, or however far you want to go. And then inhale back to center. And again, exhale, going back. And just continuing at your pace. Beautiful. On your next exhale, go ahead and just relax that upper body. Allow those arms to fall to your side. And then from here, again, making sure those feet are nice and firmly planted. We're going to inhale, take those hands up, palms together, and then exhale, bend those knees, lowering those hips into chair pose. Beautiful. And then just staying here, a few deep breaths. Bracing your core. Good. And inhale, go ahead and come up, straighten those legs. Exhale, bring those hands down at your side. Shaking off that tension. And then we're going to come to the ends of our mat here. Beautiful. Again, making sure those feet are hip width, firmly planted. Inhale, lifting those arms, palms together. And exhale, lowering those hands down to the mat for a forward fold. And staying here a few breaths. Slight bend in the knees is okay. And then we're going to inhale into halfway left, bringing those hands on the knees, shin or thighs, lengthening that spine. And then exhale, go ahead and bring those hands back down, folding forward. And inhale, we're going to step those feet back. Exhale onto hands and knees. Making any adjustments here. Making sure those joints are nice and stacked. So wrist under elbows, elbows under shoulders, and knees under hips. And then from here, we're going to go into some cow-cat. So inhaling, we're going to lift that booty up, bring that belly to the mat, and gaze up. And then exhale, chin to chest, curl that spine back, and bring that tailbone in, tucking it towards your belly. And just keep going at your breath. as you're doing this, bringing attention to your core and just noticing how you move it or what it's doing. Beautiful. On your next inhale, go ahead and come back to a neutral spine. Shaking it off. Lost my words. Resetting, readjusting, and shaking off any tension. All right, and then from here, again, making sure those joints are nice and stacked and you feel nice and stable. We're going to inhale, lift that right hand and then the opposite leg for bird dog. Exhale, go ahead and lower those limbs and then inhale, raise the opposite limbs. Nice and steady, taking your time. Exhale, lowering those limbs, following your breath. And focusing on bracing that core and finding balance here. Good, nice and steady. Good, good. And on your next inhale, go ahead and just allow those arms to relax a little. We're going to bring those toes together, knees wide, and then lower those hips into child's pose. Extending those arms overhead. Beautiful, deep breaths. And inhale, lift upper body. Coming back onto hands and knees. We're going to curl those toes and inhale, lift those hips for downward dog. Pedaling the feet here. Noise. And then we're going to walk those feet forward. And inhale, slowly come all the way up into mountain. Standing nice and tall. Beautiful. All right. And then from here, we're going to bring our feet together. And then we're going to lift our right ankle to our left heel. From here, we're going to try and go into tree. So taking our time, we're going to slowly lift that right foot up our left leg. But before you do that, I want you to find a focal point. So find one thing to stare at the whole time while you try this. Still taking those deep breaths as well. But go ahead, taking your time, finding your focal point. One breath at a time, taking that leg up, or that foot up the leg. And go ahead and put your arms wherever you need them for balance. You're going to wobble a bit while you're here, and that's totally normal. Your body's trying to find balance. And slowly release, lowering that leg, shaking off the other leg. And we're going to do this on the other side, if you haven't already started. Okay, so again, bringing those feet together, bringing your hands wherever they're comfortable, finding a focal point. And then taking your time, deep breath, lifting the heel, and then lifting that foot. Beautiful. Ooh. And slowly releasing those legs. Oof. Shaking them off. Oh yeah. Nice. And then go ahead, coming to the end of the mat again. Taking those feet, making them hip width. Inhale, taking those hands up, palms together. Exhale, lowering those hands to the mat. And inhale, stepping those feet back. Exhale into downward dog. And staying here, pedaling those feet. Beautiful. And slowly lowering those knees onto the mat. Ooh. And from here, coming onto our back. Ooh. Okay. On our backs, we're going to bend that right knee, bringing it over the belly, holding it here, rotating our ankle. And on your next exhale, taking that knee and lowering it to the left side of the mat. Inhale, bringing that knee to center. And exhale, switching legs, so bending that left knee over the belly, rotating that ankle. Exhale, lowering that left knee to the right side of the mat. Inhale, bringing that knee back to center and extending that leg. Exhale, relaxing the body. And doing any final movements you feel you need before we go into Shavasana. Yeah. And when you're ready, lying nice and comfy on our backs, arms placed wherever they're comfortable. Taking those deep breaths. As you exhale, relaxing the body as much as possible. And slowly starting to bring movement back into the body. Wiggling your toes. Bending your knees and rotating your ankles. Wiggling your fingers. Bending your elbows. Taking those arms and stretching overhead. Any movement, bringing it back to the body, taking your time. And when you're ready, coming onto your side. And slowly pushing yourself up. Nice and comfy, seated position. Yay. And then we're taking a big inhale one more time and lifting those arms up. Palms together. Exhale, lowering those hands at heart center. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through this practice today. Namaste.